Okay, this week we have a very, very special Better Life story. It's the story of the other co founder of Better Life, Danielle Galenza. Now, many of you have seen her on the AMA calls as a coach of many of the troops that have gone through the program now. And the story that you are about to watch will affirm her greatest passion in life, which is teaching and helping people improve their lives. And I also share a very unique relationship with Danielle beyond the business partnership. She's my sister. And since we were very, very young toddlers together, we have been able to walk an incredible journey of ebb and flow, learning about our health and our choices and how they've informed our best life, both as individuals and as a family. It has been a great honor and a gift to build this amazing company with my beautiful sister, to watch her practice her craft of imparting wisdom on others, designing all of our learning processes, and mastering the curriculum. Danielle, Better Life would have never been a success without you. You are an incredible leader of our team. Lastly, I am very proud of the person that Danielle has become. From a bratty little sister to an amazing human being who has changed the lives of so many for the better. Without further ado, everyone, I present this week's Better Life story of Danielle, who, for the record, hates being on camera.
Are we recording or no?
Whatever, sure, yeah, we are.
Okay.
This is...
I'm Danielle Galenza. I'm the co-founder in this company, and I run the operations side of Better Life. I am a teacher. I am a mother, and I have a wonderful husband. I am running this business, and it is truly my dream. Like, it is my dream job. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm the most easygoing sister ever. You're lucky. You're lucky to have me. Okay. I love to play sports. I love to play volleyball, golf. I like to camp. Pretty much any sport I'll play. I actually started going with Galenza because of COVID. We were all kind of locked down, and I really wanted to start something just with my girlfriends in a way to be accountable still and move every day. And so it started on WhatsApp, and every day I would just post a workout to WhatsApp. And as my friends did it, they would just say done. They would send a picture, and it was a way to motivate a small group of people. And it eventually grew into something else, and it grew bigger. And I love helping people. It's my passion, where you can help them improve their health and their life. It just is the most rewarding thing you could do. So when you phoned and you said, hey, let's do this, I was all in. Like, I just love the idea of changing people's lives. It's probably one of my greatest gifts in life is being a mom. I have 2 children. I have a 19-year-old and a 17-year-old, and they are very active in sports. So the idea of health and fitness, I wanted to pass that passion on to them, and I wanted to inspire them to be their best and give them the tools they needed to get there. I was super active as a kid in sports, in elite sports, and I think that carried on into my young adult life. I got into training and to fitness, going to the gym, doing all that at a young age. But probably in my 30s, I started to experience some scary things. Like cognitively, I just would walk into a room of people that I hung out with for years and kind of scanned the room and was like, I couldn't think of names. Like, it was completely blank. And I just thought, man, and it was really scary, almost to the point where I feel anxious and I wouldn't want to even be social anymore because I was so nervous to make a mistake or not be able to recall somebody's name. And then I started to have food sensitivity issues. And then next thing you know, I was like breaking out in rashes and then full bruises. And then I thought, man, what is going on? And it just kind of like one thing after another just built one on top of the other. And It was a scary moment in my life. My health was just going downhill, like it was just falling apart. And I knew at that point I had to do something. And as I dug deep, I realized that, all these little things that I was trying to do, no answers were ever given to me. My blood work was done. The doctors would tell me I was normal. My hormones were everywhere. I just felt like I hit rock bottom. I just wanted to share that with other people, because if you're feeling like I did, there is a way out. Intermittent fasting was a new thing for me, but I wasn't doing it right. I would I would stop eating at 7:00 and I wouldn't eat until noon. But at about 7:30, I had a cup of coffee with cream and sugar in it. So it would break my fast. And so then when I did not have cream and sugar in my coffee to break that fast, you actually feel different. I love the checklist. I'm a real checklist type person in the morning. I love being able to just see what I have to do for the day. The Better Life accelerators. I never thought in a million years that I could do a cold dip, straight cold water, and go sit in a tub. Well, I started it. It changed my life. I really struggle with inflammation at times. After a hard workout, I'm pretty sore. It changed everything. It took that pain away from me, and it became addictive. I just couldn't stop. It's part of my daily routine. I'm super grateful for that. Doing hard things too. That's a big part of this program. There's 2 hard things already. I never thought I'd be able to drink my coffee black, and I never thought I'd be able to do a cold dip ever. And I do both of them every single day. This company is my greatest dream. I just feel like I am doing the absolute best thing I could possibly do in my life. I'm super passionate about it. I've seen it work. I've seen it help people. I'm so grateful to be a part of it. I'm good at building connections with people, building relationships. I build curriculum, find ways to deliver that curriculum in fun ways. It just allows me to be creative, inspire, motivate. It's all the things that teaching entails, but just at a different level, at a level where I'm super passionate. Maybe that's why I love it so much too, is that I'm always learning. You don't feel stuck in a rut. You're always learning and growing, and I just love that. And anything I could possibly do to improve myself, I'm super excited about. I know at times we just don't have the energy left, right? There's no energy left to pour into ourselves because we've poured everything into our kids. But I'm just saying, take the leap. Take the leap, because when you're feeling better, everyone's feeling better. My goodness. Like, you and I consumed a ridiculous amount of Kraft dinner. That was our go-to. And we would come home from sports at 11 o'clock at night, and we'd make a plateful of spaghetti. It'd be just heaping plateful. And we would put that orange shaky cheese, fake orange shaky cheese on top, and butter. And we would consume that at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And I look at that now and just think, wow, how did we do that? Fruit Loops. Oh my gosh, we ate boxes of Fruit Loops full of just sugar. Now moving forward and seeing kind of where we were and what we ate, and now having my own kids, it changes everything. I love to have a good time. I do love to party. Back in my 20s and 30s, we partied hard. As I got older, I don't feel good anymore. And not only am I struggling, just not feeling well physically, but mentally, I'm not in a good space either. I have the booze blues, and it's just not worth it for me anymore. Why would I do something that isn't helping me down the road? So if we're talking about longevity here, I'm going to do everything possible to make sure that I'm living my best life. I've really had the opportunity to dive into DNA, and I find it fascinating. It is truly a blueprint to your entire life laid out right in front of you. And it just allows you to kind of dive deep into areas that you may not know were a concern or are a concern. And it just allows you to just know give you the information now so you can make those changes down the road. You know, we talked about having these AMA calls once a week where we would get everybody on and we would talk about, like, you know, your successes, your challenges, those sorts of things. And I just thought, you know, I remember thinking, it'll never fly. No, people don't like it. They don't want to come on. They don't want to talk about themselves. Like, it's not going to fly. It's going to be, we'll try it and it's not going to be very successful. Boy, was I wrong. That is one of the greatest things that we have on Better Life, where you can come together, all of your troop mates come together, you talk about your challenges, you talk about your successes, you really feel part of a family, a group of friends coming on and sharing stories. And it is just the best feeling, really talking about change in their lives. So it's not just change like at a physical level, but you're seeing like the mental and emotional side. Like as they're improving, as their health is improving on this 6-week journey, like they are excited. They have this like renewed feeling. It's so incredible to see. When you move forward in life with that kind of positivity, it just spreads like fire. As a coach in this journey, it's incredibly inspiring to hear their successes. Man, we have huge wins. You know, just to kind of be a part of that journey is incredible. It's incredible. Definitely invest in your health. Definitely. Don't put it on the back burner, because when you feel better, again, everyone around you feels better. If you want to live your best life and you want to be able to play with your grandkids and move with your kids, you know, pay attention now. I feel grateful. I feel so grateful to do this with you, Chris. And there's nobody else I'd rather do it with. So thank you for the opportunity. I do. It's awesome. It's not my cup of tea.
What is it?
This.